Alright, our beautiful collage is done and we already downloaded it. So we can close Photor. And now it's time to upload images to our site and learn how to crop them using WordPress's tools that come built in with WordPress. Doing that will make the images, which are all photos I took on my iPhone, perfect for the website and for people to view them on the web. In the previous section, we imported the photos from the iPhone to Photos and then just dragged them to the desktop. So at this point, I have several photos, some of which I named because I was playing with them before and testing them out, and some of which are unnamed and will need to go to the website anyways. And of course, naming is optional. It won't affect them on the web, and you might have a different way of organizing them. And we have one video that we took on our iPhone. To organize our photos for the website, we can right click and create a new folder and then just drag all the images we're going to want, and there we go. Put them right in the folder. I'm also going to search for our collage by just searching the title, because we titled this file appropriately when we made it, and we're going to grab that collage and put it in the Photos for Website folder. Once you have your photos organized, we can come back to WordPress, and the quickest way to upload a photo is to go to New Media, although you can upload it right into a post or page also if you want to use your photos within a post or a page. Might have to log in again if it's been a little while. And now in the Media Add New section, click Select Files, find the Photos folder, double click, and what I'm going to hit is Command A to select all, and then Enter to bulk upload. Now while our images are uploading and crunching to 100%, I can actually start showing you how to edit them using WordPress. Just choose an image like Leroy Wah and click Edit. And you'll get this image's media page. Each piece of media, like an image for example, gets its own page and its own link that we can click as well, which will just take us to the piece of content itself, but no one really ever visits those pages. Instead, what you want to do on this screen is scroll down and click Edit Image. But first, why would we edit an image? There are two reasons we want to do this. One, this image's dimensions are too big. That's way too large of an image, and the file size is large too, meaning it'll take the web page a longer time to load it. And when we have lots of images, this can slow our website down. The pages can load slowly, which makes people not want to visit them at all. The second reason is to control what part of the image is shown on WordPress. For example, on the Adopt Leroy site, we want to show the right images and the right parts of the images in these little circles. So if we can create a square out of the image, it'll be easier for WordPress to tell exactly what part of the image to show. If the image we insert behind one of these little spaces is an awkward rectangle, WordPress might not know which part of the image we want to display in the circle. Two reasons. So let's come down and click Edit Image. And we're just going to make this image smaller because it's already a square, as we can tell by the matching dimensions for width and height. The first number is the width and the second number is the height. So I know that we can make this image 400 pixels by 400 pixels and it'll look great. And at the same time, this will reduce the image's file size once we scale it and update it, which is a good thing. So let's click Scale, and the image is smaller, and then we have to also click Update to complete the process. And we can see it went from 2 megabytes to 25 kilobytes, which is a huge amount of image space that's saved. The point is, smaller file sizes equals quicker loading web pages. Alright, so let's do this to more media. Let's do that again. Just click Media, and hopefully all our images will have uploaded, and they have. Let's grab another image which shows Leroy and Snowy working together for our services page. And we can see that when we click on an image through the main media screen with this grid layout we have, we get a slightly different viewing portal, which works exactly the same way. We just need to click Edit Image, and we get the editing screen. So for this image, because it's a rectangle and we want to make it into a square, we need to crop. So how will we crop our image? Well, we have to look first in the image crop section, and we have to get ourselves an aspect ratio of 1 to 1. 1 to 1 will always be a square, whereas 1 to 2 or 2 to 1 would be a rectangle, and so on and so forth. And once you set the aspect ratio of 1 to 1, just hold Shift, that's me pressing Shift, and then grab the image, and still holding Shift, just drag out a nice square. If you let go of Shift, the section will expand. And if we click away or cancel, then our changes will be erased. So, edit image, set the aspect ratio, which will of course change the dimensions that result. Click Shift and then make yourself a nice square and keep holding Shift until you're ready. You can also then remove the Shift key and drag. Perfect. Once you've chosen the section to crop, click the crop button in the upper left. And this won't change the dimensions of the image a ton. It'll still be large if it came from an iPhone or an Android photo, but it will change the aspect ratio and change it and make it into a square. So what we need to do now is save it, and then we're going to scale it down. So we saved our new square image after we cropped it. Now I need to click Edit one more time, and the new dimensions are the same because it's a 1 to 1 square. And let's just bring this down to 400 by 400 like our other image. Click Scale. Alright. And the image is saved. And on this screen we don't need to click Update. But on the other media editor you'll need to click Update, otherwise your changes won't be saved. So we can X out. And let's double check that we did save the image. We did with our new dimensions, which is great.